This is Ken, and he's getting the 811-seat Kentucky Theater ready for the showing of Barbie. Go figure. Next door, the 340-seat State Theater will show Oppenheimer.
Couldn't really be two different films except that they're huge Hollywood blockbusters.
The Barbie world and the founder of the A-bomb collide. An unusual audience mix.
You know, it won't be the majority of people coming here, but we will definitely see people that are doing double features. They're going to come see Barbie and then they're going to see Oppenheimer or vice versa. We've actually made a sticker that says Barbenheimer, I saw it at the Kentucky Theater, because we know people will come down here for that double feature experience.
The pandemic closed the Kentucky Theater for 2 years, and they are using marketing to draw people back to the 101-year-old movie house. When you walk in the front doors, you'll see mannequins dressed in retro Barbie garb. They'll also serve adult pink beverages.
This is not an experience you're going to get at home waiting for it to come out on Netflix.
To go to the theater and see these films and have a collective emotional experience in the dark with a bunch of people I don't know. And that's an experience I haven't really had since COVID.
Thomas Marksbury is a film professor at UK.
Barbie is in a bit of a perceptional quandary, I think, because people don't quite know what to expect.
Marksbury says pulling in this cross-section of moviegoers is good for Hollywood's bottom line.
If anybody can please everybody all the time, it's going to be these two movies.
This pink digital movie copy of Barbie is almost ready to roll. In Lexington, Ajani Teeler, WKYT.